So ESG and finance, for many of you, this is the entry point that you come in through. You're looking at ESG because your financial institutions, your investors, the banks that you borrow from are asking you about your ESG performance. And for many of you, you're probably doing more than you realize, but you're not communicating it well. And there are other videos talking about ESG reports and ESG communications. But why is finance so interested in ESG? Did the financial community just wake up one day and decide, we need to force business world to do better. We need to force them to be better environmental stewards, to have more positive social impact, and to be better governed companies because we want to change the world? Not a chance. The reality is the world globally, and I give lectures, I do programs and consulting in dozens of countries around the world, and I often ask people, is the expectation society has for business to manage environment and create social value, is that more or less than it was 5 years ago? Every time I've asked, they say it's more. I ask, is it going to be more 5 years out? Every time they say it's going to be more 5 years out. So if there's this expectation for better environmental and social performance, there's also a cost of not delivering on it. And businesses that don't meet environmental expectations, that don't meet social expectations, are going to have increasing problem. Their social license is going to come into questions. They're going to have challenges with regulators. They're going to have challenges with countries, with communities. There's a risk their businesses will be shut down. There's a risk their businesses will run into issues that will slow productivity. There's a risk that their employees won't want to stay with them. They won't be able to recruit employees. And investors know this. Investors want to stay away from risk. Investors recognize that lack of ESG performance creates more risk for a business, and high levels of ESG performance can open opportunities and allow a business to do more and be more. So the reality is that investors probably care a lot about climate change and social good and everything, but they don't make investment decisions based on that. They make investment decisions based on their expected return on investment. And if you're not addressing environmental, social, and governance issues, if you're not addressing sustainability, you are a riskier investment, and they're going to want to stay away from you. That is why you're seeing about 35% of investment funds are positioning themselves as ESG funds, and some reports have up to 85% of fund managers using some level of ESG screening criteria as they're looking at investments. More and more banks are not even lending. They don't even accept a loan application unless you've addressed your ESG performance on that loan application. Why? Partly because of the risk. They want loans with less risk. But the banks are also accessing funding that has ESG criteria, and they need to be able to demonstrate that they're using the capital that they're provided in a way that's responsible in terms of ESG. So that's the real story in terms of ESG and sustainability and finance. It isn't that investors are suddenly out to change the world. Investors are interested on return on investment, and well-performing ESG programs are an indicator that a company is a solid investment and has less risk. Of course, you have to be profitable. You have to do these other things. But ESG performance is becoming an increasingly important indicator. So stay on top of it.
At the CSR-ESG Institute, we're here to help you do more, be more, and achieve more. Our goal is to make your business stronger, better, more resilient, and more competitive. at the same time as you create social value and support the environment and ecosystems. For more information on how our team can support you, visit us at csrtraininginstitute.com or email our president and founder, Wayne Dunn, directly at wayne@csrtraininginstitute.com. Join us and create value and impact where business meets community.